Hey, this is Zacklog the Great. There is an idea a lot of people like to talk about that America is a white supremacist country. I've already recorded one video addressing this from a different angle, but this talking point is so common and so insane that I think I should address it from a different angle entirely. So, let's imagine America genuinely was dominated by white supremacy. What would that mean? What would it look like in day-to-day life? Well, the most obvious result would be either one of two things. Either you would not dare to call someone else a white supremacist, as A, they would be offended at being so called, and B, offending the dominant power structure would be very dangerous. Or, calling someone a white supremacist would elicit the reaction of course, like saying that someone opposes cannibalism would today. For that matter, if America were a white supremacist country, then no one would want to criticize white people, as doing so would be very risky. If America were a white supremacist country, then anyone who publicly criticized white power would do so to their own detriment. An extremely rich man who criticized white power might find most of his wealth evaporating and be threatened with involuntary psychiatric treatment, which would turn him into a zombie. An ordinary, everyday person who criticized white power would quickly find himself unemployed and unemployable. Of those who dared to do so, most would only do so on obscure internet forums, under false names. If America were a white supremacist country, we'd have government officials angrily denouncing any criticism of white people. We'd have government panels investigating the problem of anti-white hatred, and we'd have laws against boycotting white countries. Now, any honest person can see that none of this applies to white people in America today. But there is a smaller group that fits that description exactly. And like I said, no one dares call them out as supremacists, except on the occasions where they brag about how much power they wield over the rest of us. Who is it? Well, there was a very prominent example recently of what happens when you criticize them. I'd say more, but well,